So Noah just showed me. Can you give me your license real quick? I'll cover your information. So
I guess I'm going live.
So I just want to show you his.
Boys.
So this is his photo.
What a fucking nerd.
And I go, you weigh 205? He goes, I was 225 in that photo. I lied.
Tell him if it makes him feel better. I'm weighing in at like 270 right now, and my license says I'm like 215. So
215?
To be fair, I was 215 when I got my license.
I took the plunge and had the time of my life.
I finally took the plunge. And you know what? Feels great.
Y'all don't know about that. Watch me. Come on, Ed. Come on, Ed. Prove yourself. Dig it up, dig it. Dig it up, dig it up, dig it. Dig it up,
What's up, guys? Welcome to The Plunge. Today is a day. Joining me, as always, my lovely husband, Riley T. Say what's up, dude.
I got a sick compliment the other day at the bar. Someone was like, man, you guys are really making it big time. That merch is sick. Referring to the one I'm wearing right now, which is not our merch, but the like Special Olympics merch for doing the Penguin Plunge. He's like, I saw that. He saw Black Taylors. He's like, you guys are getting big time. And I was like, yeah, we are.
Something like that.
It plays though.
It does.
Like, you know.
Yeah,
And
you know, the brand we stole from.
Special guest this week, neither of which I was expecting. I don't know if it was talked about in Head State chat, but I don't read. I can't read, but we have Angry Dad Ben from the podcast. And can I get do you have a foghorn thing? Adam Simmons from the Simmons and More podcast.
Hey bud, how you doing?
I'm doing good. You know
I
why?
I talk to you more than I talk to anyone else.
You know why I'm so happy? Because we're your fourth favorite hosts on the East Coast, the number one hockey podcast south of the border, the number one religious equestrian podcast north of the Mason-Dixon line, the number one gay marriage podcast east of the Mississippi,
The Mississippi.
the number one cumulonimbus podcast south of the stratosphere, the number one skyscraper podcast. That's what, Adam?
It's Mississippi.
It is Mississippi.
It's also in the trees. Let's not get it twisted.
It's in the Mississippi trees.
Hey, but it's in the Mississippi trees.
Yeah.
The number one potato podcast in Idaho, the number one Doppler podcast that's over here, the number one anti-nudist podcast with clothes on, and shout out Ukraine.
I have a new one to debut that if Jason Almy listened to this, he would not be happy about, but I'm debuting it anyway. I'm ready to declare it. It's been 4 years, and I'm ready to throw the tag on it. We are New Hampshire's number one comedy podcast. Put it on the books.
I'm not gonna, because that's not true.
It's absolutely true. Statistically, Jason has at most like 23 listens an episode, just based on pure numbers alone. And I can confidently say we top that. Content-wise, he's got us smoked. But the other numbers, we have him smoked, and I'm ready to throw it on our.
I gotta say, it's pretty brash of you to assume that you're a comedy podcast.
That's true. We're a lifestyle wellness podcast of two gay men living their life.
We're an esoteric podcast.
The number one esoteric podcast
west
south of Mississippi.
Or we'd be north of Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Why? Where's Mississippi? Who the fuck is that place?
It's next to the Cochico River, and we're still the number one there, bitch. Fuck you, Jason Almy. I love you. What's up, boys?
What's going on?
What a pleasant surprise for 6 o'clock.
Love you too, Adam.
On a Monday
Especially
afternoon.
all the pizza recipes. You've been giving me those ideas because I'm always trying to expand my smoking meats to add into different platforms of food.
I smoke meat too.
Heard. Yeah, I got I'm working on a pineapple chutney mix. So some sort of weird pineapple concoction to put in with like a good braised pork shoulder to put on pizza.
Nice.
And I'm gonna like give somebody a heart attack. No offense.
Can I blow your mind?
For sure, give someone a heart attack.
You should put the pizza in the pork shoulder and surprise them.
It'd be a reverse pizza.
Yeah.
A reverse
It's like a turducken, but Italian.
Yes.
Called the DJ special.
It's true.
We call it the artery clogger.
I have an anger thing that just happened. I was having the best day. I had one of those days where I walked out of work. I had a quick, easy day at work. Time flew. I go outside. I haven't seen a lot of sunlight lately. I go outside. The sun is shining. It's like 60 degrees out. Feels like the first day of spring. I walk out. I'm glowing. I'm happy. I turn my car on, right? I'm driving. Every song is just hitting perfectly. The windows are down. The vibes are immaculate. And then I get this piece of shit airport cop on the highway 20 miles from the airport who, as I'm vibing, gets on my ass and he starts wheeling his little orange light on the highway. Like, not in his jurisdiction at all.
Did you just ignore him and keep driving?
You're goddamn right I did. And then, do you think a fucking...
So you hold no authority
Yeah,
here?
you have no authority on the interstates, all right? No, absolutely not. So he's riding...
Did you just give him a thumbs up like, I can see it too, bro?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, the vibes are great. Thank you for acknowledging me and adding to the
I
party.
assure you I'm not in ISIS, please. Thank you.
I'm vibing so hard right now, he can feel it.
Like, I'm sorry
Bro,
I was
this isn't a
going 80.
plane.
I'm sorry I was going 80 next to you. Does that offend you personally on the level that you think you need to give me a citizen's arrest with your airport mobile? What the fuck is happening? He follows me off the highway, like at my exit, and gets to the light. I'm turning left. He goes in the lane to turn right. And I put my window down. I was like, "Hey, buddy, you can go fuck yourself." He's like, "You need to slow down out there." And I was like, "Thank you." And then I gave him a double thumbs up, Hunt, just for you.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
I have never been so. My mood, like, I've not been great lately, and it was probably the best I've felt in quite some time. And this fucking dirtball pulls up behind me thinking he has power.
I like the idea that he's not even an airport cop. He's just some guy who's got an orange light on his car.
Well, that's the thing. He had like a Ford Explorer. So when he pulled behind me, I'm like, ugh. And then when I see a orange light instead of a blue light, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I'm good.
This guy can go fuck himself.
Yeah.
He's the guy from the fucking emu commercials that's selling fucking insurance.
Yeah, he's Limu. Limu, emu.
Emu, emu.
Yeah, and then I see him pull next to me, and I see the little MHT logo, the Manchester like airport one. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me right now.
Yeah, eat a dick, bro.
I was like, at least be an undercover cop. You're gonna be an airport cop?
He fucking pulls you over, and he's like, "Do you have a water bottle in your car right now?" You're like,
Are
"Hey,
you
man,
transporting
relax."
fruit between state lines?
It's only 6 ounces of water.
6 ounces? Is that an 8-ounce fucking Pepto-Bismol? You're done, buddy.
Did you take your electronics out of their bag?
The
Your
battery
life
must
is
be out.
forfeit. What
I
if he
remember,
whipped out the clock?
it reminds me of a time I got off a 12-hour shift. I used to have an 80 Cutlass Broham. It was lifted. It was on hydraulics.
You would.
Yeah, and
Of course.
this guy
Lean into the stereotype.
the cop pulls me over at the corner of an intersection. It's a popular intersection in my neighborhood. It's like a 4 corners, 4 liquor stores on each corner. And when he pulls me over, I was so fucking pissed off. I jumped out of my car, ran straight up to his car. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then he jumps out the car, pulls the gun out on me. It's like he was ready to shoot me.
I mean,
but I was like,
if I had a gun
dare
and you
you?
came up to me, I would pull my gun on you.
Guys, do you want to see
Yeah,
the
Ben-
picture?
I don't
Ben,
know
I-
if you know this.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I saw you running, I would shoot you.
I
Like,
feel
you
like
have no business being this big and this fast. I'm crushing you.
This is actually the cop that tried to pull Riley over.
I had one of those when I was driving to Maine with my brother once.
Hey, I'm from there.
Or he was driving, and I was like 13, and we were in the middle of the woods, and we were just riding some guy's ass. Turns out it was a cop. He slammed on his brakes mid-road, and then got out and screamed at us. He's like, "You got anywhere to go? that you're in the hurry for? And we're like, no. And he's like, then get the fuck off my ass. I was like, that's fair enough. Thank you, sir. You have a great day.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
I was if you guys know Moose, who's a good friend of mine.
Big fan of Moose.
Been on the podcast a couple of times. He used to have a Santa Fe. It was like a piece of shit Santa Fe. So we were still in college. He drove down for the weekend or whatever from Montclair, and we were hanging out. And I was like, hey, like, we should go party at Montclair. And he's like, there's no parties going on. I was like, all right, fine. So we shot back up to Rutgers. We're getting fucking blasted. Like higher than the Starship Enterprise, like higher than Giraffe Pussy High, like high. And he's like, oh, I just got a call. Like, we're going to Montclair. Like, okay, cool. So we drive from Rutgers to Montclair, which is like a 45-minute ride, right? In a Santa Fe with Moose and our friend Jeff, who is like ambiguously Polynesian. Like, we don't know what kind of Asiatic South Pacific vibe he is, but he is one of those. But he's also acoustic guitar guy at the party, so it's like a little strange. So we're all annihilated, right? Anyway, we go to Montclair, we get blackout drunk, right? Yeah. Someone has to drive. I'm starting to sober up. I'm like, I got this, right? Moose on the way to the car pees in a Mustang, a yellow Mustang that was parked behind the bar. And as he's doing it, it was like a yellow Mustang. It was around the same time Transformers was out. And he goes, I fucking hate this movie. And Moose is Ben size. He's like he's a little more hefty for sure, but he's same height, same weight. And
different body composition.
Yeah, for sure. Different body composition, like full blown rugby player. Like he's
front seven. Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah. He's thick. He looks like he's from New Zealand, but he's Irish. So anyway, he's screaming at this car about how Bumblebee was ruined because they turned him into a Mustang. Anyway, we get in the car. We're driving. I'm doing 120 miles an hour on the parkway. As you do in a Santa Fe with a 326-pound man sitting next to me and a passed-out Asiatic island Pacificer behind me, shirtless, covered in McDonald's French fries. He had stopped to like get food, and he just couldn't figure out how to eat, similar to Chris Wutzke during the cookie incident. So he just started throwing food at his face and then passed out. So imagine the cop pulling me over on the parkway, going over 120 miles an hour in a fucking Santa Fe with a big fat shirtless dude and a shirtless fucking Asian boy in the back covered in French fries. And he's like, hey man, what's going on? And I'm like, my friends are having a bad time. I have to get them home. He goes, this car smells like alcohol. I was like, officer, it was him. And Moose gets out.
It takes a lot of alcohol to get that guy.
Well, that's exactly it. Yeah. Moose was just like, they're fueled by beer, and he starts playing with his tits. The cop's like, look, I'm giving you a ticket. Like, you're going way too fast.
You guys are a bunch of assholes. I'm writing you up.
He goes, and what the fuck's going on with him? And the first thing out of Mario's or Moose's voice or his mouth, he goes, he's of age, don't worry. Like, hey man, shut up. Right? Like, we just look like two sweaty creeps, like with an Asian boy in the back, covered in McDonald's French fries and like white bags everywhere. And they're
about to be a three-way gangbang.
Right. We're about to like,
and he's of age.
Yeah. That's not the thing you say. So he took all of our PBA cards and like gave me like shit. He was like, who gave you this PBA card? I was like, my uncle. He was like, call him right now. I was like, it's 4:00 in the morning on a Saturday. There's no way I'm making that phone call. He goes, how do I prove that you have it? I was like, I'm holding it, man. Like, relax.
It's
so
in,
sorry.
You can physically see it.
Yeah, it's like that photo. It was like that dude's first day on the job, and he was just like, we got him. I fucking got him, dude. Like, I never got my PBA card back. But you know, shout out to Moose and shout out to Jeff Mundo for that great experience in my life.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, this is actually part of my my stand-up bit. But back in 2019, my youngest son with me. I used to drive. I still have it. It's a Toyota Tacoma. It's a '98 Toyota Tacoma. It's got a camper. I barely fit in it. Can barely drive it. It's a stick, and you can't see me in the truck. And it's like so low to the ground. And me being who I am, I cut this guy off to make a left turn. I'm like, fuck him. I'm making the turn. And then
You belong in New Jersey.
You know, and this, it was like one of those brand new 2019 Mustangs, and this guy's like riding my ass, and I'm like, I don't care. So I'm just fucking, I casually pull into the parking lot, and I'm at a Lucky's. I got my son in the car. He's got to go pee. I'm gonna get a drink, and we got a long drive to go. So we get in the park, and this guy pulls up right next to me, all crazy, like he fucking gives me that Jersey slide right in there, bro, right next to me. Jumps out. His chest was so puffed up and so ready. And this is how I describe it in my bit. It's like, you ever see when Godzilla comes out of the fucking water, bro? I'm talking about, I open my door. It's like,
yeah.
And my waist comes to the hood of the car, you know, or the top of the car. So I step out. Don't even look at him. Don't even acknowledge him. I just slowly raise myself up. And I turn around slowly, and this guy was 3 shades whiter than he was born. All right, the look on his face, as puffed up as he was, he got so shell shocked that he was stuck in fucking like invisible lat syndrome. Man, and he's standing at the corner back of my car on my son's side. So I walk around my truck, don't even acknowledge him, open up my son's door. My son gets at the car. I was like, hey, Dad, what's wrong? I was like, you see this guy? Don't worry about this guy. And he goes, Dad, what's that smell? He just shit himself. Oh, my God. Hey, if you could have seen the fear in it, because I wasn't wearing a shirt. I just got off work. So I took my shirt off, and I'm driving my truck. And
yeah, Ben, I'd hit you with a car, dude. Yeah, your kid would be an orphan. I'd have to run you over a couple of times.
I've been run over
your car
5
would
times.
Be in worse
condition
than Ben's body would.
Yeah,
I've been run over 5 times, and it takes more than a car, bro.
What a
Ben, I believe it.
It would be great to be a stand-up comedian and be Ben. Ben's never bombed in his life because any bad joke he tells, he just looks at them funny, and they're like, "Yeah."
Hey, you should see the scene out here, because every time I show up, because like this is usually what I wear too. It says "Let's Get Stupid," and people are like, and they think I'm there for the show, and then when I go up, it's like, what the fuck?
Ben,
hey, who invited Bigfoot?
You know,
this sucks.
God. Hunt, you want to hear something bad? I don't like I'm in feuds with your field again. Being the medical field. I had some
What is there anything about me?
Oh, I thought it was the
No.
surfer field. I thought you were beefing with him because he looks like he works at an Abercrombie in 2008.
He does. What is this puka shell chain? Yeah, what are you doing?
well,
Were you seeing how long it would take for us to mention your fucking puka shell necklace?
Yeah. Do you know I was home yesterday because I had to get my suit for a big ball that is going on at the school, and I went. So I was looking for my watch and I couldn't find it. I thought I left it at home. I lifted up like this thing in a jewelry box because I didn't know if my mom had thrown it in like the bottom. And there's, I shit you not, no less than 50 puka shell necklaces.
Your family did have big puka shell vibes. So.
I saw it and I was like, I'm wearing this until we do the podcast. And honestly, I think it's funny. I might just be a puka shell necklace.
I gotta say, you pull it off.
It does match.
Like you look
especially
good
with the new tattoo.
Yeah, you look good in the puka shell. As much as I hate to say it,
I'll enhance it.
Are you taking your shirt off? Yeah, here we go.
He's gonna be
fucking tatted
just
pookies.
like he's on fucking Survivor.
Oh my God.
What's up, dude? Are you gonna be going to a fucking?
Yeah.
You guys look like a fucking amateur beach volleyball team.
You see, you know that story that Ben just told? I'm Ben's son. It's too small for me.
You guys look like the fucking background dancers in the fucking volleyball scene in Top Gun.
That was the funniest low-key joke I've ever heard. Thank you, Adam. I needed that.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
I'm here for you.
Holy shit. Wow. I hate this so much. Anyway, Hunter, I was at the dentist.
If I give you a puka necklace, will you wear it too?
Yeah.
We got the whole inner circle.
The puka circle. We're
the #1 puka shell necklace podcast north of Florida.
Oh, I can't wait for Jason Alme to tell us we're appropriating Hawaiian culture.
You can't say that, man. You can't say that.
Hunter,
That's weird coming from him.
Yeah. Listen, he's too busy fucking feuding with an online bookstore over a $12.95 purchase he made 4 months ago.
But I read that series already.
That was the ultimate angry white dude move.
I mean, just a Twitter tirade. Then he took it to Facebook. I'm sure the Google reviews are off the charts.
Okay, what the craziest thing about it is for me is that he's got a private account on Twitter. You have to be following him to read it. And that company's not reading it because they're not following him.
So my favorite part of all of that was when I clicked the link. So if any of you don't know, some company didn't give Jason the right book or some shit.
You want me to get you the company name?
They took it off their website.
Yes. And he's mad. That's the gist of the story. Now, he went on this Twitter tirade. When I clicked the @ for that company, I expected like hundreds of thousands of followers and it to be this big company. It has, I don't know, 119 followers. Like, it is the smallest like online shop. And he's so mad.
Jason just destroyed an online business. That's a tiny business.
He just took down an
First,
Etsy shop. Congrats, I guess. Like,
first, they have to compete with Amazon. Now they have to compete with Jason Alme.
I don't know which one's scarier.
Oh my
God! I would bring down the Bezos reign.
Yeah.
I was just gonna go and burn the shop down at this point.
You can't because they took it down.
It's already been burnt down. Jason already did it.
Yeah, the damage has been done.
That's it.
Did I tell you about when I was in San Francisco? We went on this tour, and we read a Yelp review beforehand. This company had one single bad review, and it was like our tour guide never talked about San Francisco. He kept playing Don't Stop Believin', and he just kept talking about Europe excursions. And we get on our tour bus, and we're like, well, we won't get on that one. And as we step on, there's just this flamboyant tour guide. He's like, hey, everybody. And he's like talking some shit. He says something about Europe. So we're already all on alert. We're like, no, it can't be the guy. And
this might be the guy.
He turns the car on. This Yelp review said he played Don't Stop Believin' 13 times straight consecutively, like in the background of the tour.
It's a great song, but not that great.
The first song on is just Don't Stop Believin'. And all of us just look around. We're like, no. And he doesn't play it consecutively. But then later on the tour, he's like, if you guys had a good like thing today, leave a review. I got this bad review. And we were like, it is him.
It's the guy.
Share my screen real quick. He's the guy.
Is that Elijah Wood from Spy Kids 3?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a great movie, low-key.
No, it wasn't.
It was
the worst of the Spy Kids movies.
It created the metaverse. What in like 2006? What are we talking about? Sylvester Stallone was the bad guy at the end of the metaverse.
Dude,
my kids made me watch both those movies.
Yeah, I've never seen any of them.
Spy Kids slap.
Watch Spy Kids 3. It's a straight up fever dream.
Fucking I'm thinking of Shark
Boy in Lava
Shark Boy in Lava
Girl.
Girl.
That's the A1 movie. It's got George Lopez's face and an animatronic droid.
So Spy Kids 3 is essentially the world comes out with this like meta. It's essentially they come out with VR.
Metaverse.
Yeah, they come out with the metaverse. You like are plopped in this world and there's just like shit going on and battling. And it's the metaverse was created in 2006 by fucking Spy Kids, which is the funniest concept in the world. But yeah, it's the whole movie. And then Sylvester Stallone is at the end as like a fighting robot. that you have to. They like have boxing things. It's sick.
pretty sick.
It's a sick movie. You're back. You're back in.
Yeah, sign me up.
It took.
Hey, I was repropositioned with this question recently when I was at the barbershop. And we've all discussed it ad nauseum, but we've never discussed it with Ben. So I wanted to reproposition with it.
Is it doors?
No, it's not doors wheels. How many 6-year-olds could you fight if they came in waves of 10?
I don't think Ben. Is it 10?
In waves of what?
10.
Oh, and then there's a
waves
big.
of
No
10?
more 6-year-olds.
I could probably. If
I
you
think
did
Ben takes
waves
all of them. I think
Is
he
there
takes
a
them all.
pause in between the wave?
45
Yeah,
seconds.
you know, like you ever play zombies? There's like a little like regroup. You can swig a Gatorade, do a couple of push-ups, do whatever you got to do. You know what I mean?
So you're saying I can actually
Like,
get a break?
You can like
All right,
you can,
no.
search
Hey.
for a weapon around you. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like grab the
Now-
leg of a
now-
chair.
now
or
it's getting
something.
Tie
weird.
some
Okay.
shoes together
So
from
now-
the
now
deceased
check
one.
this out.
Here's the thing, Benjamin. Bear with me here. Every 4 waves, the 5th wave is 10-year-olds, but you get a new weapon. They'll drop in like some sort of bludgeoning device. You know what I mean? So
Okay,
like you get a
now-
bat, or you get like a fucking lampshade, or like a lamp post or some shit.
All right, now this is where it comes into is the amount of if I can get 30 seconds to a minute rest in between waves, it would be infinitely be able to go. The only time I would get gassed out is if, let's say that, you know, like I run out of energy just from not eating. But if I have unlimited energy, I have that small regroup and I get another weapon. Does the weapon that I had from the original stay with me? So eventually I can
Carry on. Yeah, but I mean, granted, you're probably going to break it over some dumb kid's
Oh yeah,
head.
yeah, but
You know
no,
what I
but
mean?
you're taking too much into account because kids' heads are soft. All right, and so if I'm starting off right off
Big
top,
psycho talk here,
Yeah.
guys.
hey, I could. All right, before I had hurt my shoulder, I could pop an apple in my hand, like literally just explode it.
So you're
All right.
the first 2 that come out. You're just great Kali squishing their skulls.
Not even that, man. I'm gonna stick my fingers in the eyes, grab the mouth, and then I'm swinging like they're fucking boxing gloves. All right, because
Brandon,
an
can
you
average
show my screen
10-year-old
for Adam?
is maybe 60 pounds. All right.
This is Ben's
Exactly correct. Yeah, punching through their chest.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Fuck
no
me.
and like I said, and then every 5th wave is a 10-year-old. I'm sorry, man, but hitting a
No,
all right, I have a 10-year-old.
It's a group of 10-year-olds.
Yeah, group of 10-year-olds. Let me tell you right now. The first thing I do is the first 3 get hit. All right, the first 3 I pop up because I can get a 1, 2, 3, and then with that 3rd one down, I grab it by the foot. And it being a 10-year-old
we're
about 80
swinging.
pounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say-
You literally just a straight swing across. All right, and then the skull of a 10-year-old's heavier and stronger than a fucking.
So he's gonna parlay that 10-year-old into a 6-year-old to use that
and
strong
that's
skull.
what I'm saying.
Oh, he's using-
I am crushing.
Yeah.
There is no stopping me. Unless
Okay,
I
so-
have-
so
like I
infinite.
said,
Your
it's
answer
gonna
is
be to the
infinite
point of
rounds.
When I get tired, it's when I come here. You know how easy it is to break a kid's arm. I'm sorry.
Big psycho
man.
talk.
No.
Get it out of the socket.
Yo, big psycho talk.
Notable
God.
kid
Oh,
bully
no, for
Ben
sure.
Bowman.
Look,
I'm a
Look,
fucking
here's
monster,
the
bro.
here's the opening move, right? You go up to a kid, you thumb him in the mouth, right, with your hand like that. Then you grab his shoulder and you dislocate his arm. The rest of the kids see that.
Why the
And then
mouth?
you're
Why
just
do
like-
you need the mouth?
Because that's a stable point.
That's the
It's the
only
grip.
part on them that's strong is their teeth. I would stay
Yeah,
away
but,
from the
Oh,
mouth.
you'll do like one of these?
Okay,
No,
you're
no,
gonna
no,
fish
you don't
hook
do
them?
that.
Okay.
You literally mandible claw style. You grab, you pinch, and the force in that itself by sticking the thumb under the jaw behind
no.
the jawbone is going to instantly paralyze them.
I
think-
think
you
Ben's
think-
just gonna walk
I-
up to him
you
and
know what
just
I think you do?
rip their jaw.
You know what I think you do?
Easily.
If you're going mouth, you got to do King Kong style when he fucking just snaps Tyrannosaurus Rex's fucking jaws open. You just got to bottom top snap.
He doesn't have to. If he grabs, like, he puts his hand in, like you're trying to reach to the back of the throat, and then hooks his fingers behind the bottom row of teeth. if he
and then
just,
put them on like boxing gloves, and then just start fucking people up.
Okay, all right,
if
all
he
right.
just
And then on
grabs
top of
that
too,
and
you know,
pulls, it's coming off.
And if we make this worst case scenario where this is how I'm going to have to live my life. Let's say this is worst case scenario. I'm going to start eating kids. That's just what it is. I'm going to just fucking pick up meat and refuel myself and get paired for the next wave, because unfortunately, this is, like I said, this is all post-apocalyptic. I got no other way to survive, and I got to keep going with the onslaught. You know what? I'm going to fry some shit.
So it's like,
Please
it's
pause.
like The Walking Dead, but
Please
it's like
pause.
for kids.
Everybody
just
pause.
you just
Thank
said
you for listening. We'll catch you next week.
you just said, and I quote, "If I need to, I'm gonna start eating kids."
Hey, it's all about survival, bro. That's what this comes down to.
I'm gonna clip that shortly following this episode.
I love it. Guys.
I have a follow-up that, Adam, I think you're gonna like.
Okay, I'm in.
All right, wave system still. Wave 1.
You listen here and you listen, good people.
It's 1 Timothy Robert Castles. Okay.
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 Hello, everybody. It's Timothy Robert Castles here.
Round 2. Wave 2. 2 Timothy Robert Castles.
I've got
75.
pairs of these t-shirts.
75.
Wave 3 is 3 pairs of these T-shirts. Okay. All 3 of his shirts will now be in use. How many rounds of Timothy Robert Castles are you thinking?
75.
Are you thinking 12?
Because I am not 12.
Are you thinking, I don't know, 25?
I'm a 25-year-old bloke.
What are you thinking? How many waves?
I think he's a psycho and would just have a gun.
No, I don't think he has a gun.
He doesn't have a gun.
He is rather
That's
large, though, and an adult. But he's not the brightest adult. I think I could take 10 TRCs. I think I could survive up to wave 10.
I don't think I could. I think he would mob me in
You
one.
think he would overpower you?
I'm
At
going to tell
one?
you right now, I'm going to go 75, and then I'm going to play this.
Adam Simmons is the best pizza in the Pizza Lalo. What?
What?
Yeah.
How many Mike 525 rockets could you take?
100. Boys, I got a boogie because Sam PC is coming up. But Ben,
Wait. Do you know what Ben would do if he had unlimited waves of Mike 525 rocket?
And they will eat you.
He would eat them. That's what he does. Adam, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining
yeah,
us.
boys, it was awesome to see you. Hunt, I'll talk to you. What day is it?
It's Monday.
Spoilers come out tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yep. Sounds good.
Ben, I love you. You're so fucking handsome. I don't care if you eat kids.
Love you too, Adam.
Later.
I think that's another clip.
Do you really need in your life?
I think Adam going, "It's okay that you eat kids" is also a great clip.
That might have to just be the episode title, or not. You know. Then again, last week's
Generation 2016.
Last week's was Hunter hates the troops. So like, or maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't know. We are coming up on 200, which is bonkers.
Shit, getting up there.
How many weeks is that?
200. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, sure.
What do you mean? We've never missed a week.
What week is week 200, dipshit? What other question would I be asking? I know 200 is 200 episodes, you fucking idiot.
All right, well, if the 11th is when we would record 199, the 18th or 17th would be
Wow, it's almost like you think I know what episode this is.
Oh, this is 198.
Thank you.
I thought it said it
Thank you.
in the thing up there.
So 3 weeks from today.
2.
You know, I always hate to step in between couples' problems, but you know.
No, this is 197. It's 3 weeks.
This is 198.
Oh.
Thanks a lot.
So, hey, Riley, you was watching WrestleMania last night?
Oh, yeah. I watch
Oh, yeah,
wrestling once a year.
Riley got a big bonk last night. He's talking about some lady in a leather suit.
Yeah, you see, I don't know who Liv Morgan is, but I do now. And she came out in a latex bunny suit with a whip. And I went, Tuba, who is that woman? And he went, that is Liv Morgan. Bonk, but I also bonk on me. And I was like, thank you.
I want to send her pussy to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, we watch a lot of wrestling here at the house, and we have a local indie wrestling promotion that we go to all the time too. I always take the kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're all big into wrestling.
I'm not huge into it, but I like WrestleMania. I'll throw WrestleMania on, especially now it's like 12 hours total of shit. I'm like, this will catch me up on my year of wrestling.
Oh, yeah. No, it definitely does catch you up on the year of wrestling.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, okay. Stone Cold's here. Don't know why, but I'm happy about it.
Exactly.
All of the celebrity matches were flames. Hunter,
does John Cena still wrestle?
He's converted. He's retired and in making movies now, just like The Rock was.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hunter, you missed it. So one, Logan Paul fought Saturday night and was like very good in the ring and entertaining.
Yeah. Decent.
Yeah. Well, for a celebrity, like.
Yeah. And they also showed off his 10 out of 10
his Pikachu Illustrator card.
Illustrator card. Yeah, I saw that.
It was the PSA 10 $4 million card. He wore it around his neck.
The only one in existence.
Yeah, wore it around his neck on the way out. PSA verified it. Like, yeah, it was. Johnny Knoxville fought, and then he ended up bringing the entire Jackass crew out in like different antics, and it was like, it shouldn't have worked, but it was so perfect.
Yeah.
And then Pat McAfee fought, and he was awesome.
Pat McAfee's electric.
Yeah.
That's a new gift right there. Him pouring that beer in his mouth.
Well, knocked out.
That's all I've seen on my meme page today.
It's been good.
Wait, did he fight Stone Cold?
He fought some guy that Vince loves.
Austin Theory?
Yeah, and then he fought Vince, and then Vince came
kicked
out.
His ass.
Yeah, then Vince kicked his ass. Then Stone Cold came out, and then gave the worst rattlesnake, the worst stunner of all time.
Worst. McMahon
it was so funny.
He's 76 years old, and he just a kid from the stomach.
He just forgot. Forgot how to take the stunner.
Exactly.
And then Pat McAfee took a stunner and sold it electric fashion, spitting beer everywhere.
Style.
Yes, was incredible. That was my yearly wrestling. Check out the Mumble.
Pat McAfee still drinking beer after getting a stunner?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Hunter, I need to tell you my dentist story because it pissed me off and it made me sad, and I know it would make you happy. So one,
you got 15 minutes left of me before I gotta run too.
Yeah. So one, had to go get a deep tissue gum cleaning.
You're supposed to do that basically every 6 months, anyways.
No.
Every 2 years.
No. That is a cleaning. I had to go for a deep tissue root cleaning, which is where they have to go into your gums because I have gum cancer or whatever the hell it is. Gum disease, not cancer. Bad word.
Gingivitis.
Yes. Gum disease. And they were like, hey, we can take care of this now if you like actually start taking care of your teeth. And I was like, okay, I can do that. So they're resetting me, to a solid point. But what it requires is 4 hours total of just horrendous, awful dental work. So they numbed me up, gave me 12 shots of Novocaine into my gums, only to do one side. They only did the right side of my mouth. That was
you have to go back?
That was a 2-hour session. On Thursday, I have to go back for the left side of my mouth for another 12 shots. Yeah, they won't do the whole mouth.
Because you bitch.
No, I would rather do it in one.
Yeah, see? Ben's dog agrees.
Yeah, that's true.
Riley's a bitch.
Yeah. So I had to go for 2 hours so they numbed me, 12 shots of Novocaine in the right side of my mouth. They go into the gums and shit. They're like, does that hurt? I'm like, uh-huh. And this lady kept talking to me. Not like normal stuff like, oh, how's work been? She's like, yeah, my son's just never brought a girl home or anything. He's 19. And I'm just like, what?
Like, is he gay?
Yeah, she's like, him and his friends are really into cars and they hang out in the garage. I was like, is there a prompt for me to even try to respond? Like, I don't know where you want me to go with this. Like, I don't like small talk, but I also I can't like
deep talk.
I can't even give you like a like you're not even leading me for a fake interest here. Like you have to, if you're gonna shitty small talk me, you at least have to lead me for a like. Don't leave it open. What are you? And the weirdest shit, she's like, yeah, they just they really like car shows, and he hasn't had a girlfriend.
Do you want to hear my theory on this? Because I've thought about this before.
Yeah.
So it was a woman, right?
Yeah. And so also, dentist, I have never had before because I think she's the one who does this like surgery. Never have had her in my life. Never have met her once before.
So most women are most dental hygienists are women.
Yeah.
And women in fact, I've experienced it. Suck dick.
Okay.
Are you following me?
I'm following. Keep going.
And when they got a mouthful, and you're like, "Oh, you like that, baby?" And they're
There's
like,
his payback.
"Oh." They're like, "Yeah, that's totally a skill that everybody has."
Oh,
so
I like
when
where
they're
you're going
cleaning your
with this.
teeth, they're like,
You guys can talk.
"Hey, you like that?" And you're like,
Also, I had like, because like they're going deep into your gums. They're pretty much making you bleed in your gums until you stop bleeding. Because then they're like, once you stop bleeding, that means it's like healthy. So we're just gonna keep fucking going at it. So there is pools of blood in my mouth. And at one point, she's like, I gotta go get this laser shit. You'll be all right. And like when you're Novocained up, you just have no control of your saliva. So it's just like, and I feel like it's amplified.
He's drowning.
Yeah. So like my mouth is legitimately half full. She comes back, does another like 5 minutes of shit while I'm like
drowning.
Yeah,
getting
like
waterboarded.
Getting waterboarded by myself. And finally I'm like, oh, because I straight up can't even make a noise now because it's that full. Like, I'm like, oh. And she's like, oh, here you go. And she's like, that's just saliva. You can swallow it. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. You are here to clean. Like, you can take care of this. I don't want to swallow my bloody saliva shit. Like,
you are such a pussy.
Also, do you know what the worst part of all of this is? After they get the deep gum shit, they're like, all right, now we're going to take this fucking laser and laser your gums. And it's going to scab. And so I'm like, oh, that can't be good. And also the Novocaine's starting to wear off because it takes fucking 2 hours. And this is like the last step. And I just smell my gums cooking. It was the grossest shit ever. They were just lasering my gum line. And it was a straight up laser. Like, I was like, oh, laser, what is that? She's like, no, it's like a laser. Like a straight up, like, zzz, like. I was like, oh, surely it's like one of those, like, you know, the blacklight things at the beginning of COVID that people had when they thought that worked? I thought it was like one of those where they're like, yeah, this will strengthen your enamel. No, it's a fucking laser melting my gum shut. And yeah, I got to go back and get my other gum shut now.
Oh yeah,
you're disgusting.
Well, the insurance that I used to have for I had a dentist company that would take it, but wouldn't charge me nothing out of pocket. It'd be like whatever the insurance pays for is what they'll charge.
Yeah.
So nothing came out of my pocket. And then one time I went in and I had like 2 cavities right next to each other. And they were like, look, they're not really deep, so we're not going to have to numb you up.
No.
They were pretty deep. I'm sitting here with my mouth wedged all the way open while they're doing it. Because they're like, you know how they have those little wedges?
Yeah, and they're like resting their arm on your forehead.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there trying not to cry while I'm getting these cavities filled and drilled.
Grinding your teeth.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's all the worst.
But it was free though. So
yeah, I mean, listen,
I don't think that makes it better.
That's how Corey got his wisdom teeth for free, kind of.
Hold on. For whatever reason, Davis is calling me and he never calls me, so
okay.
I'm kind of concerned.
All right, get him on the phone. Get him on the line here. If it's podcastable, get him on. My brother, when he got his wisdom teeth out, he was like, I can't afford the anesthesia, so just do it. And they're like, what? And he's like, yeah, just do it. Just take the teeth out. I can't afford the anesthesia. My insurance will cover it.
Yeah. I'm not paying for it.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not paying for it. They're like, can you please get the anesthesia? He's like, can't do it.
Yeah, no money.
They're like,
understand poor.
They're like, we don't want to do it without the anesthesia. He's like, well, that's too bad because I'm not paying for it.
Exactly.
And they're like, we worked out. They came back. They're like, we worked out a deal for $15. We'll give you the anesthesia. He's like, okay, I'll go under.
Honestly, I had 1 wisdom teeth pulled, and they gave me 1 shot to numb it. And I don't know what the proper dosage is, but
yeah,
apparently it was so fucking in there that the lady had to stand on her, basically put their knees on my chest, hold the fucking thing, and then yank it the fuck up.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
Now I just got a hole in the back of my mouth.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Because it's just there. That they didn't sew it up, no nothing. They were just like, we pulled it out. End of conversation.
Oh my god. I gotta find out which one Hunter. Okay,
But it's how it goes.
There's so many that he would like right now. God. This is Mullet Daddy.
This message is to Cody Silker. And if you're not him, just keep on scrolling.
Yeah, swipe the fuck up.
Yes, you, Cody Silker, to a mullet shake-off. I'll start it.
All right, first of all, this guy's got to be like 3 foot.
Yeah.
And I'm jealous as fuck of him because, goddamn it, look at them luscious locks.
Listen, you may not like it, but you have to respect his mullet. This is Mullet
It's
Daddy.
feathered. It's feathered.
He got a perm this week too.
Man.
So people were like, "Well, could be better," and he's like, "Fine, I'll get a fucking perm." And now he has a permed out mullet.
It's fucking it is.
I
saucy.
can confident he is like 3'6".
Yeah,
I've never noticed that
he's
before.
far away from his door,
And
but
he's
you can
still
tell.
tiny.
168 days. That's how long it's
Is he
been
rocking
since
the
I
under
quit
chin
chewing.
strap?
And I feel amazing.
Do you want to know something insane? This kid is old enough to drink alcohol. He's 3'6", and he's old enough to
We
drink.
need to see a bird.
Excuse me?
Hunter, I had an issue with the TikToks because there's a lot this week that you would love, so I'm gonna get right to them.
How about you get some bitches? I already have bitches.
Shit, wearing that aqua
I get
teen
hella
shirt? Yeah,
females. How about you go get yourself a...
And the follow-up.
I can tell this dude has never touched a female body part.
How the hell do you-
That's facts. Shout out to Celsius Energy, though.
Sponsored.
That was electric.
Hunter, this is gonna be your new favorite series, so I'm sorry, but
Day 41 of putting a burrito in this locker. Nobody's found it, and wow, the smell went away. This is just fantastic. I don't know how this happened. Bye, everyone.
Is there more?
Day 34 of putting a burrito in this locker. It's a bit pungent, but I think that's because of the heat outside. The locker's very hot right now. Bye,
He's looking
everyone.
to make alcohol with them burritos.
yeah, it's so
What
gross.
the fuck?
I think he's up to 59 right now, like current day.
Can you show me 59?
Well, next week we'll check back in on the burritos.
I really want to see 59 right
we'll
now.
check back in on the burritos.
I
next
can't
week.
wait. I
We
will literally go to.
We'll check back in.
Why are you doing this to
We'll
me?
check back in. It'll be okay.
As a tuacorn, I have 2 horns. And a oneacorn or a unicorn has 1, zoocorn zo. A sevicorn has 7 horns, and a zoticorn has 10.
Wouldn't that be a tentacore?
I mean, you should get on their branding committee because it sounds a whole lot better. A tuacorn is not a good name.
Okay.
Go ahead.
How do you find your P's?
What?
What is that?
Marcus Pork?
Second row down, second from the right.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Adam. Adam is in this TikTok.
Is he?
It's just 2 basic white girls being like, "I'm having a day," and Adam's there flipping a pizza because he's a vibe.
Y'all so now really feel like a 1 in a million because I'm the only person left with a perfect bracket. ESPN say no more perfect brackets. Show them bitches this because I got a perfect bracket. Right here, I'm about to show y'all. Here we go. Look at this, y'all. Real ass shit. Fuck out of here. Ain't nobody got a real bracket. What do you see right here? Kansas, Newark, North Carolina, Villanova, Kansas, all of them national championship.
It just says JIT 100K. Fuck you, ESPN. He did this last year, too, where he was like, I have a perfect bracket. I remember that because in my mind, I was like, did I already play this? Oh, wait, no. He has this tweet ready to go every year where he fills out a perfect bracket. Listen.
Wait, go back, see if he picked a winner.
He has.
Look at that. ESPN, perfect bracket, baby. All right, y'all, so now really Kansas.
He's got Kansas and winning it all tonight.
That's not.
JIT wait, what's it say right here? JIT 100K. Yo, bitch. Wait.
Yo, bitch, mine. JIT 100K
Yo,
on money.
Real ass JIT. Real JIT, bitch. Jit100K, fuck you, ESPN. God is good. Real ass jit. So shit, bitch, train hose. What? I gotta see if I can get something for him.
Are those? Oh no, those are season stats. I thought that was like after the first round, like scores.
Oh no, those are the play-in game records. I gotta see if I can get something from him for episode 200 because I don't think I can. I think I need it, and we'll end with our good boy.
Yo, what's up, soul lovers? It's Nicole here, coming to you from Spain.
I'm concerned.
Wait.
Can you tell me why?
There's no bottle.
Thank you. You and me, we got it, buddy. You and me are on it.
He's also wearing a racist shirt.
He's wearing a Seinfeld shirt in Spain. I feel like Seinfeld still plays in Spain. It's okay.
It plays everywhere still.
No, but like liking Seinfeld, it plays there. It's like, I don't know how he's gonna be cool with a can. Nicole is the coolest person ever with bottles. Surely he can't be cool with a can.
Today I'm reviewing Mystery Fanta. This soda by the Coca-Cola Company has no added sugars and it's mystery flavored. And now, for a taste test.
He already cracked it. You gotta give us a crack, Nicole. You gotta give us a crack.
Not a single crack
We're
here.
gonna have to get Nicole on the line and teach him. Like, listen, your bottle flip is what makes your videos cool. If you have to do cans, you gotta do a crack to make it cool. You need that. You need it. It's needed.
I want to see him bite the top off.
Yeah, I'll fucking use a can opener. Do something different. Be different, Nicole.
Shotgun it.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
I think he's not gonna like it.
This soda's not that good. I'm gonna give it.
It's mystery. It's mystery flavored, so you know it might. Yeah.
1 star.
Oh!
I don't think we've ever seen a 1 star.
Haven't.
He looks disappointed. He looks mad.
He is distraught right now. The mystery flavor punched him in the face.
He thought it was gonna be so good.
Somebody needs to get the Coca-Cola Company on the line.
Somebody needs to add some artificial sugars to this.
Kind of tastes tropically. I'd say guava flavor. And I don't recommend these soda lovers to try. Like and follow for more reviews from Nicole. Comment sodas for me.
I don't recommend you try. A strong ending for a strong man.
Wait, I see a moldy orange. Can we...
A moldy orange? Oh, you're not going to be happy, Hunt. I'm going to tell you that much.
Oh, my God.
Hunter, what is it?
That's so gross.
Hunter.
It's a bread bowl being filled with what?
But it looks like it has, like, dip in it.
To follow it?
Yeah.
They're trying to
need
wash
show
it
you.
out. You want to reuse the bread bowl.
I bet it could get soggy, Hunt.
No, with nothing in it. He was going to drink out of it.
He's going to drink out of it.
Wait. Do you remember when I showed you the dude filling the baguette with soda?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, I was going to try
It
to pull
still
that
pisses
out,
me off that he fills it the long way.
Hold on. I'll
like a
give
tube.
Me
Yeah,
give me,
all right.
you do the
I'll
outro. I'll find it.
Thank you. Ben, thank you so much for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have you. Shout out to Adam for joining us as well. People, episode 200 is on the horizon. Leave your voicemails today. Tell us how much you love us because we need our dong sucked for one night and one night only. And that night, Hunter, is April 18th. You got that? 603-331-4369. Give us a call on the hotline. Give us questions. Give us praise. All right? We work hard over here at Plunge HQ, and we need our dong sucked for one night. So do the sucking. Give us a call and tell us how much you love us in our show because we love you. Now, leave them. Leave those voicemails. 603-331-4369. Thank you all for listening so much. Ben, thank you. Adam, thank you. Shout out to Treignwreck. Shout out to the whole inner circle. Yeah. You can find Ben, the Angry Dad. All right. Go follow him, B2 the 4th Power on Instagram. Go listen to the Angry Dad podcast. Go check him out. Find him. Do the things. You can also find Adam if you liked Adam. You know Adam. All right. You know him. He's here. Not going to finish that. You know Adam. All right. Go check out the Simmons and More podcast. Go check out Creatures of the Night. Go check out #NoOffense. It still has a feed, and it's still great content. If you want to be number 24 and help Jason compete for New Hampshire's #1 comedy podcast, go to Team Almy Patreon and find Shit Happens When You Party Naked and Duck Diabetes.
Did you just finish?
No, I'm not done yet. Go check out The Untrained Eye for our favorite asshole Beth and our favorite tall guy DJ. I miss them. I miss DJ dearly. I don't think I've talked to DJ in like 3 months, and it makes me sad.
I haven't talked to anybody in that chat for like 3 months.
Go check out the Hood Diner. All right, go check out the Hood Diner. They're back. I mean, it's just the biggest smile that they're back. Still, I listen to them with just a smile on my face. Something's been missing in my life, and it's them.
It's the diner.
And lastly, go check out Failing Hollywood. Brother Mikey always brings it. All right, they haven't had an episode since fucking Will Smith. We didn't. Oh, we recorded early. We recorded the 1 week we recorded early. In the last, I don't know, 5 months, Will Smith decides to bitch slap Chris Rock on national television. The 1 week we recorded early. Are you fucking kidding me? But that's why we missed that. I'm sure Mikey will have some comments on it on Failing Hollywood and have some better analysis. So go check out Failing Hollywood. Find all that on InnerCirclePN.com, at InnerCirclePN on all socials. And let's watch this fucking bread. Oh, wait, go to PlungePodcast.com, Patreon.com/ThePlunge. Find all things Plunge, podcast, mid-dippy. Go to PlungePodcast.com for all things Plunge.
This is how people from Mid-Dippy drink their soda.
Peace.